We've got Big Bruiser Brody going up against that mercenary, Colonel Buck Robley, clothed from his neck down in black. What if that says something, huh?
We're going to be going back to the Roxy Theater pretty soon, too. Very soon, in fact. For the big wrestling card, we was sold out when we was there the last time when these matches were taped. And later on in the program, we're going to see the last meeting of the Dirty White Boys and the Soul Patrol Dunbar later today.
All right. I'm waiting to see that one. You know, Bruiser Brody is going to be on that hot summer night at Aloha Stadium. He's going to be there along with all sorts of other stars. We got more than 50 wrestlers being represented from I don't know how many countries around the world. We've got all the major wrestling alliances represented, the top stars of Japan, and some of the biggest men of the world. One of the big ones is sitting right here in front of us. Look at this. Bruiser Brody stands, what, 6'7" tall, well over 300 pounds.
And he's going to wrestle the match of the century against Antonio Inoki, the biggest star in Japan, will be here to wrestle Big Bruiser Brody on that night at Aloha Stadium.
And you know, both of those men can move really fast. When they're moving around the ring, they're like a couple of lightweights. Oh, lightweights. Ripper, did you know what's going to be happening on the night, that hot summer night at Aloha Stadium? I just found this out. But the AWA lightweight world champion is going to be there and put his belt on the line against our own Mighty Milo.
And who is that champion?
Oh, that's Steve Reigel, and he is going to be there, and he's going to go up against Mighty Milo. And these wrestlers have got to be what? Just around 200 pounds, right? They can't be over 200.
I don't think they can weigh any more than 200
They
can be up to the 200-pound limit, but not over. And, of course, Mighty Milo is another of High Chief Peter Maivia's protege. So this is going to be a great night, not only for Leah, but 3 of his proteges who he has trained, and they're all going for the first time for a big championship. So this could be a night that you see many new champions.
It could very well be. I'd like to see 3 brand new championship belts right here in the Polynesian area.
Well, it would be the greatest thing that ever happened if Sifa can take that belt away from Ric Flair. It's not going to be easy, but Sifa, like I said, is training harder than anyone has ever trained every day.
Oh, yes, Ripper. He's in there pumping iron every single day, building up those muscles, training hard, working out on the mat. I mean, he's going after it with a vengeance.
Well, like I said, he's trained harder than he ever has for anything, and he stays in the gym 4 and 5 hours a day, and then running in the morning and running in the evening before he turns in. He really is going for that belt. He really wants it more than anything he's ever wanted his entire life, Dunbar, and it would be a great honor if he could take that belt away from Ric Flair.
Okay. Oh, a big boot by Bruiser Brody. It's a count of 1, 2, 3. This match is over.
Names now, Dunbar.
All right, let's hear him.
Dusty Rhodes, the American Dream, and Magnum TA.
You know, those two are going to be going up against the World Tag Team Champions. That's Nikita Koloff and Crusher Khrushchev, the Russians.
And this is going to be the first time the American Dream has ever made a wrestling match in Hawaii, and it's a hot summer night. Him and Magnum TA at Aloha Stadium, something unreal.
Oh, boy, a lot of other people are going to be coming in. We're going to have a great, big, huge 8-man tag team match with all 8 men in the ring at the same time.
And $8,000 to the winning team, and on one side, the young Tonga Kid, Jimmy Snuka's protege, and all 3 Samoans, Sam Anawai, Sika, and Aka. And they're going to go against Murdoch, Adonis, Smirnoff, and Roy Starr, the rock and roller.
Boy, I'll tell you, that is going to be something to see on that hot summer night. Look at Jimmy Snuka here, suffering from that trapezius hold by Tiger Chung Lee. Look at what incredible shape he's in.
What's the chokehold? What's the chokehold now when the referee can't see it?
Oh, look at this. Tiger Chung Lee, pull of the hair, brings his man all the way down to the mat. Audience watching very intently here as Tiger Chung Lee just works on Jimmy Snuka.
Well, I got a chance, Dunbar. I want to put into all you wrestling fans out there now. During the week, Every day except Monday, the ticket office at Aloha Stadium opens up at 2 p.m. But on Sunday, if you're out having fun at the flea market, the box office opens at noon, so stop by and get those tickets early.
Oh, yeah, a lot of good seats over there still available, but get yours now because they're going fast.
And Funway outlets, of course, are open every day and every evening. You can get your tickets at either place, but the important thing is get those tickets because Liam Ivia has pulled off the biggest wrestling match ever in the history of professional wrestling. Peter Maivia's dream will come through on that hot summer night at Aloha Stadium, and we're going back to Kauai very soon.
That's right.
Roxy Theater. It's redecorated, sellout crowd the last time, and we expect another one when we go back this time. The Roxy Theater in Kauai, and of course the NCO Club at Hickam Air Force Base. All the military families are welcome there. The children are welcome this time, so bring them on out and have a great night of wrestling at Hickam.
Well, I'll tell you something. We've got wrestling action aplenty. Mrs. Maivia has pulled out all the stops for this one. We've got more than 50 wrestlers on the card, 16 big matches coming your way. We've got championship matches, tag team events. It is going to be a night of wrestling action. They're going to be talking about this one for years to come. Don't miss this one. If you've never, ever been to a wrestling match in person, this is the one to come to. Believe me.
That's right, because we're going from the little guys, and I mean the mighty midgets
of the match. They'll be there all the way up to those gigantic monsters. Andre the Giant and King Kong Bundy, both of them in the ring at the same time. I've never seen two behemoths like that before.
Well, very rare will you ever see it. I want to see the $20,000 exchange hands myself.
I'd like to see King Kong. Andre the Giant is ready to pick him up and slam him. Look at Jimmy Snuka. High again, leapfrogging backward over his man. Huge judo chop sends Tiger Chung Lee down to the canvas, and Jimmy Snuka in action picks him up, body slams his man. The crowd is going wild. Jimmy up on the second rope now, sitting there watching, measuring his man, coming off with a vicious punch to the head. Jimmy Superfly Snuka, just incredible. You've seen the way he just sails around the ring. Again, picks him up for a side breaker and drops his man down again. What's he going to do this time, Ripper? You never can tell with Jimmy Snuka.
Look out. Here it comes.
He's heading up towards that top rope. Here he is. Flies off with a cross body block. Locks the leg. Gets a count of 1, 2, and 3. There's your winner.
Time to get through those ropes, Charlie. And as you say, you know the bad blood here, and anything can happen in this match. You have the Man of Fire, one of the most vicious wrestlers in the world today, the Sheik, and Bruiser Brody, one of the toughest wrestlers in the world today.
The Sheik has something in his hand.
There's the Sheik outside, blood already coming from his head, and Bruiser Brody outside the ring also. Both wrestlers right here, right on top of me almost, and you got the Sheik almost cutting away, trying to cut away at the head of Bruiser Brody. Bruiser Brody now on his back, and the Sheik cutting away, hit him in the front of the foreign object. The Bruiser Brody low on his back, really in trouble. The Sheik on top of Bruiser Brody. They need, once again, the referee will have a hard time with the control of this match. One of those matches where you almost need two referees. And Bruiser Brody is got the wires, he's got the wires to the microphone, around the neck of the Sheik. He's told the wires around the neck of the Sheik. The Sheik is gone in the ring, Brody getting in the ring. The ball is gone. The referee again is up and he's stopped this match. He will give it a sentence, but the match has been stopped by the referee. Brody still with the rope, with the wires on the microphone, tied around the neck of the Sheik. What a match. Started out rough, and it's finishing up rough. The referee... Well, there's action there now, but let's go right over. Let's go. The winner of this match, I don't think there's any winner. Both wrestlers have been disqualified, and we'll...
Moving right on him, keeping him working hard. So he had the reverse chin lock. Hogan came out of it with the hammerlock. Has Sivaku down to the mat now, trying to get gather his sense together again, get his wind back. You know, he took a tough belly-to-back suplex, and now he's just getting his wind back, getting his wrestling abilities all geared up, and he'll be ready to go here in a minute.
Another thing that's getting geared up, ready to go. I saw you in the gym the other day, and you were talking with JR, the Wild Hog. Now, JR is going to be finally facing somebody almost as big as he is in Farmer Boy Ipo. Ipo going about 340, 350 pounds against JR's 360, 370 pounds. That's going to be a big match. I don't know if our ring is ready to take that kind of weight in there.
Yeah, a lot of beef in the ring, as you might say, you know. But JR is a mountain man, the Ozark Mountains, you know, a little bit crazy. And 365 pounds, issued his $500 challenge, you know, so he can back it up, I'm sure.
$500 to the wrestler, the one single wrestler that can body slam JR the Wild Hog. That means you got to be able to pick up 365 pounds and pick it up and slam it. And I don't know of anybody that can do that. That's a lot of weight. That's like picking up a half of a car.
Well, you know, that is a lot of weight, so that's why he says he can back it up, you know, because he's got the weight, he's got the manpower to back it up, you know. Ipo might give him a shot, but I think JR is a little bit too heavy for anybody to be picking up right now.
Well, speaking of shots, there was Hoagie Young. There's Steve Boffey with a nice roll-up 1, 2, but no count. He run Hoagie Young's head into the corner post a couple times. A nice kick. A nice standing drop kick takes Hoagie Young right down to the ground. Hoagie is got a lot of words to say. He's got a lot to say, but right now he seems to be on kind of the short end of this match.
You see it takes the chin lock again, you know, very quick. He kicked him, then drop kicked him, then was right on his feet and hooked the chin lock. So Steve Boffey is a very quick wrestler, you know. He weighs about 240, 250, I say, and very strong, and he's very quick for his size, too.
Well, you know, Steve Boffey is a superstar all over the world. He's known all over the world. He is a great, great wrestler, and Mr. Hoagie Young has got his hands full with this man in this particular match.
It's true, you know. I said before, Steve has been all around the world and he's faced every type of competitor, and now he's facing Hoagie, the master of disaster. Hoagie gets up, kicks Steve to the back there. He's kicking him to the back, drops a knee on him.
He seems to be using those big boots of his to a good effect, those big boots and those big knees. He's using that 240, 250 pounds that he's got, that great power lifter, bodybuilder body of his. He's using it to the best extent that he can. He's showing off his muscles now, but right now he should be more worried about Steve Boffey and showing off some of his wrestling skills instead of showing off his muscles. Now he's outside of the ring. He's clubbing Steve Boffey. Steve Boffey reacting with kicks and punches and slams his head into the ring. Takes kind of the wind out of Hoagie Young's sail. Steve is really looking like he's getting mad. He's got his Samoan temper up now. Now he's into the ring. He's doing a little bit of a Samoan war dance, it looks like there. He's ready to really lay out on the master of disaster.
Drops that big leg across Hoagie's chest and throat area there. Going for the pin. Only a 2 count. And Hoagie's getting back to his feet, staggering a little bit here. Steve whips him into the rope.
Right into that corner post. A nice, and now a backlift. Boffey up onto the ropes. He's going up onto the corner. What is this? It looks like, yes, it looks like it's a flying body press. Takes Hoagie Young down. 1, 2, 3, and that's the fall into victory.